What if the keys to the entire crypto kingdom were about to be handed to Wall Street? This isn't a hypothetical scenario. A single decision from the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, could unlock a flood of institutional capital, potentially reshaping the digital asset landscape forever. For years, the crypto community has dreamed of a bridge connecting blockchain with the established financial system. Now, that bridge is closer than ever. The decision, whether to approve a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, or ETF. If approved, buying Bitcoin could become as easy as buying Apple or Tesla stock, making it accessible and legitimate in the eyes of the world. An SEC-approved ETF would bring order and security, finally opening the doors for pension funds, insurance companies, and massive asset managers to enter the market. This week isn't just another news cycle, it's the culmination of a decade-long struggle for validation. The SEC's decision will send shockwaves through the market, influencing not just Bitcoin, but the future of thousands of digital assets. As we stand on the edge of this monumental event, one thing is clear: the crypto world is about to change. So, what exactly is this Bitcoin ETF? Think of it like owning a share of a rare painting, without needing to buy or store the whole thing. A spot Bitcoin ETF works the same way. The fund holds real Bitcoin, and you buy shares through your regular brokerage account. This removes the biggest barriers for investors. No need to manage private keys or digital wallets. It makes Bitcoin accessible within the regulated stock market, opening the door for millions who've been hesitant to enter crypto. But the real game changer is for institutions. They need regulated products, and an SEC-approved ETF is their green light. Unlike futures ETFs, a spot ETF must actually buy and hold Bitcoin, creating real buying pressure. As more people invest, the fund buys more Bitcoin from the open market. This direct link to the underlying asset is why a spot ETF could have a massive and immediate impact on Bitcoin's price. It's not just about convenience, it's about legitimizing Bitcoin as a credible store of value. The approval could trigger a historic shift in both perception and market dynamics. When BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, enters the Bitcoin ETF race, the entire financial world takes notice. BlackRock's application isn't just another filing, it's a seismic event that signals Bitcoin's arrival in mainstream finance. With a near-perfect record of ETF approvals, BlackRock's confidence has sparked optimism that this time, the SEC will say yes. If approved, it would validate Bitcoin for even the most conservative investors, likely triggering a domino effect as other financial giants rush to launch their own products. This competition would drive innovation, lower fees, and make Bitcoin investment more accessible than ever. The narrative would shift from "Is Bitcoin real?" to "How much Bitcoin belongs in a portfolio?" Approval would set a precedent for other digital assets, opening the door for Ethereum and beyond. BlackRock isn't just opening a door for Bitcoin, it's building a superhighway for the entire digital asset economy. This could redefine investing for generations. In crypto, a rising tide lifts all boats. When Bitcoin surges, altcoins often follow. A Bitcoin ETF approval could create the biggest tide yet, drawing billions into the market and boosting the entire ecosystem. As Bitcoin's price climbs, investors often diversify into smaller high-growth altcoins like Shiba Inu, SHIB. SHIB, with its massive community and low price per token, is often one of the first stops for new investors. During a bull market, tokens with strong communities and high visibility can see dramatic gains. But remember, ETF money flows into Bitcoin first. Altcoins benefit indirectly through market sentiment and investor behavior. The long-term success of projects like SHIB still depends on their own development and community strength. The ETF could be a powerful catalyst, but lasting value comes from real progress. Shiba Inu started as a meme, but it's become a top-tier digital asset with millions of holders. The SHIB army is one of the most active communities in crypto, driving awareness and resilience even in volatile times. SHIB's high volatility attracts traders, especially during market rallies sparked by events like the ETF decision. But SHIB is evolving beyond speculation. The team is building real utility, like ShibaSwap, a metaverse, and the Shibarium Layer 2 solution. These projects give SHIB a purpose beyond hype, creating reasons to use and hold the token. The community acts as a decentralized marketing machine, fueling adoption and engagement. As the ecosystem grows, this grassroots energy will be key to SHIB's long-term relevance. The combination of a massive community and expanding utility is a potent formula for staying power. The biggest leap for Shiba Inu is Shibarium, a Layer 2 solution that makes the ecosystem faster and cheaper. Think of Ethereum as a congested highway. Shibarium is the expressway that eases traffic and slashes fees. With Shibarium, developers can build dApps, games, and more, all powered by SHIB and its sister tokens. Every transaction on Shibarium requires a small fee and bone, creating real demand for the tokens. Crucially, Shibarium features an automated token burn. A portion of fees is used to buy and destroy SHIB, reducing supply over time. This deflationary mechanism is vital for long-term price growth, linking network activity to token scarcity. The more people use Shibarium, the more SHIB gets burned, a feedback loop that benefits the whole ecosystem. With nearly a quadrillion tokens at launch, reducing supply is essential for sustainable growth. Shibarium transforms SHIB from a meme into a utility-driven asset, aligning the interests of users, developers, and investors. It's a pivotal step toward real-world adoption and lasting value. As we approach this pivotal week, it's crucial to weigh both the opportunities and the risks. A Bitcoin ETF could bring unprecedented growth and legitimacy to crypto, lifting projects like Shiba Inu along with it. But the risks are real. A rejection or delay could trigger sharp corrections across the market. SHIB, in particular, is highly volatile and influenced by social media trends. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. The future of SHIB depends on its ability to shift from meme to utility, with Shibarium's success at the core. Will it attract enough users and developers? Will the token burn make a real impact? These are the questions that matter. Passionate communities are powerful, but real-world adoption and technological progress are essential for sustainable growth. This week could be historic. The SEC's decision may set the tone for years to come. For Bitcoin, it's about institutional validation. For altcoins, it's a chance to ride the wave. Stay informed, understand the risks, and keep watching Crypto Insider for the latest analysis.